Okay, as you can see here, I've launched Reaper. And first thing I'm going to do is add a virtual instrument track. So I'm going to go up to the Insert pull-down menu up here. And I'm going to go Virtual Instrument on New Track. In this case, I want to go down and select, first I'll select the Terrell N6, so it's right here. I'll select that. Go OK. It will launch the Terrell, and I'm going to go Presets up here. In this case, I'm just going to load something called a BBB Funky. It's sort of interesting. And I will close that window out. Then I'll make sure this is record enabled, telling me that I can record from that track. And I'm going to go to View, Virtual MIDI Keyboard. So now I can hear. So I'm just going to do a little recording of that. So I'm going to go down to the Record button down here in the lower left-hand side. Click Record. Stop with the space bar. And I'm going to just save it all. You could rename this by double-clicking on it. So we can call it the synth or whatever. You know, probably should name it the patch it's using, but that's okay. Go save all. Now, the next thing you want to do is let's add another track. So I'll go back up to the Insert menu up here. Virtual Instrument, New Track. And in this case, I'm going to select the Sforzando right here. Go OK. And remember the Sforzando, we have to put a some type of WAV file in here. And here's the WAV file that I downloaded from Moodle, from the class. I'm just going to put it right up on here. And I can hear it. Now, important thing up here, you don't want to record on both tracks, so you're going to have to unselect or deselect the Terrell N6 record button here. So now all I should be hearing is the Sforzando right here. Then I'm going to go back, hit record, and I'm going to put this part in. Save all. Again, nothing great, but the idea with this exercise is I want you to understand how to export. So if we hit playback, I'll deselect this just to make sure I don't re-record over it. I can hit my space bar for playback. There it is. Hit my space bar again to stop. There it is. So next, to get this out into the real world, I'm going to go File, and I'm going to go down to Render. And there's a couple things we have to do here. I've selected this to save to my desktop, but yours probably won't default to that. So you want to go to the Browse button right here, and then just say Browse for file or directory, doesn't really matter, and make sure that you save to the desktop. And I'm going to also title this, well, we can keep it like, just so long as this is saved to the desktop, and you'll see why in a minute. File name, call this Week 3, highly original name. And down here, where it says Output Format, we're going to select WAV. Now, I will talk about MP3 encoder later. It's another piece of software you have to install. Right now, we're just going to save it as a WAV file. And I also want to save the bit depth as 16-bit. That's pretty standard CD bit. We don't have to get 24 bits, usually used for video and film, and it'll be a smaller file. So once you've done that, you're just going to go to Render One File down here, and lo and behold, it appears on your desktop over here, Week 3 WAV. And so you can just close this. I'll just close this down. And then to hear it, all you have to do is just press on a Mac, just press on the play button. And there's the music that you created. And you upload that into Moodle for this week's assignment.